Oh, hi, I'm Devin. Oh, goodness. So, if you don't know me already, my name is Devin Durbin, and this is the Durbin Compound. So, today I thought I would do a goofy video because I went out and decided to buy a 12-foot A-frame ladder. So, a little wild, I know. Even getting it home in the Land Rover was quite amusing. I decided not to take the truck, I didn't want to waste the diesel. The reason why I bought this ladder was because I have a lot of high ceilings. My entire house is cathedral ceilings, and I had no way to even work on a ceiling fan or anything like that. So especially in the soffits or somewhere where I don't want to get out the extension ladder, this is very, very useful for me. Another place that it's useful is in the shop. If you haven't seen the shop tour already, you can click up in the link in the top right hand corner. Awesome video, go check it out. But down there I have 14-foot ceilings, and so I need a 12-foot ladder to get up and be able to work in the ceiling because it is a drop ceiling. I do have recessed fluorescent lighting, so I definitely need a 12-foot ladder to be able to work on stuff like that. So I decided, let's go ahead and make this kind of a funny video, and let's do some ridiculous stuff with this ladder. So as you can see from when I got down off the ladder, you actually are standing above how tall the Land Rover is. So let's do a review at the same time because I think that'd be cool. Okay, so this is one of the main reasons why I bought this 12-foot ladder, is because I've never even been able to reach this fan before. So it's a considerable distance from my balcony. I don't think you can see it in the video, or I can't zoom it out far enough. I just don't have the right lens for it. But this is the first time I've actually been able to touch this fan. So the light bulbs need replaced. I think 3 of the 4 are out, and it needs dusted very badly. So I think that I will go ahead and replace it soon here, and this allows me to get to it. So this ladder is very large and in charge, and it definitely allows me to do things that I haven't been able to do in the house for a long time. Another one of them, behind me, I have a can light in the cathedral ceiling. The can lights, I haven't been able to take them out before. I want to replace them with LED units. So not something that you can do with a pole in one of those light bulb changers. That's what I've had to do in the past, is use a light bulb changer on the end of a pole. So this is very a huge game changer for me. It definitely has upped the game in the house, so now I can wash my windows, get all the way to the top. Before, I was doing it with a squeegee on a pole, or getting the extension ladder out and getting a huge 24-foot extension ladder out to do the inside, to clean the inside windows is a little ridiculous. So this is a little bit less cumbersome. It's still pretty much just as heavy as the 24-foot fiberglass extension ladder. They probably weigh about the same. This one might be a little lighter, but they still weigh a lot, and they might as well be a 2-person move to make it manageable, because you are messing with 12 feet of length. So that 12 foot of fiberglass and aluminum swinging around is kind of hard to come by. So let's go over the 4 main points of every review I do. So ease of use, I mean, it's a ladder. So does this really apply here? Yes and no. Ease of use, I would go with, how big and large it is. You can get one of those little giant ladders. You can spend double and sometimes triple the money for a little giant that does the same darn thing and has a bunch of push pins and things like that. I think that those ladders are kind of ridiculous in all of the little moving parts. I digress. So as far as ease of use, it's pretty easy to use. Just moving it around is going to be the hard part. When it comes to durability, I don't think you can say anything bad about Werner ladders or their fiberglass design. It's stood the test of time. Contractors use them every day. A homeowner like me is never going to see the end of the life on this thing unless I cut the leg on it with a circular saw or do something stupid. I'm never going to see the end of the life of this ladder. As far as performance, I mean, these things outperform all day long. They say they're rated for 300 pounds. We've done a lot more stuff with them. This level here, as far as performance, you can use it in all kinds of different ways. The top of this ladder now has tons of different attachments for painting bucket, put your drill in it. It's even magnetized, so you can put your screws in the little tray. Those are awesome features that Werner's come out with just in the past couple years. It holds a quart of paint up here in the top, so even has a cutout for the gallon. So you can really do a lot of awesome things with this ladder. As far as working out here, I think that this ladder is pretty much even with my railing over there. So if I wanted to put a 2x12 across it to be able to work on a platform, it's something that I could possibly do. Just make sure I secure it right so it's safe. As far as performance goes, I think that you can't do anything better than get one of these ladders, especially the fiberglass. The steel ones or the all aluminum ones are really flimsy, and they twist and they bend and they break. Those are kind of the ones that you see folded up on the side of the highway because the contractor went cheap, and although the ladder is really light, it's also not durable. So I would definitely go with this over an aluminum model. And then we go into price. At $257 bucks, yes, it is expensive. You're almost at the $300 mark. That's a lot for a ladder. It definitely is. A 24-foot extension ladder will cost you less money. But as far as stability, this thing has a lot of stability. It's actually kind of hard to tip when I'm up on top of it, which is kind of relieving to know that it has such a wide footprint, and it's very safe for me to be on. So, when it comes to the safety aspect of it, having a little bit more of a wider base so that you can feel comfortable on the ladder instead of loosey-goosey like you would on an extension ladder, I would pay the extra money every single time. So this is basically how tall my extension ladder stands straight up. So I'm getting a lot more for the money. There are models that have steps on both sides. I chose not to go with that. That was in the $350 range, I think, for steps on both sides. You can get the training wheels, as I call it, the big wider pieces on the side to make it more stable. There's tons of different options for these ladders. So I think a price point at $257 makes it very feasible for you to upgrade and put other things on this ladder if you were a general contractor or you were doing painting or high stuff like this. But for a homeowner that has a large cathedral ceiling and you need to do work up here, I think that this thing is the ticket. It's the biggest A-frame ladder that you can buy from Werner, and I stand by it. I've only had it for a couple hours now. I will put this thing through the test of time. This is one of those things that you don't need to use for a year for me to tell you or give a review on it. It's not a power tool. I wouldn't just get something out of the box, power tool wise, and come at you with a review. I definitely put it through its paces. But I hope you liked my video today. It's a little goofy, trying to get out of the box a little bit and do something different. So hope you enjoy. Hope you hit that like button. Click subscribe if you like my content and you want to stick around the channel. I'd love to see your smiling face next time around. We'll see you next video.